Los Angeles for a comedy. Jo Koy's new movie Easter Sunday had a lot of waterworks. Emotions really hit when co-star Tia Carrere pointed out this was her first time playing a Filipino character in her 40-year career. She never saw that before, Koy, 51, told the Associated Press. DreamWorks Universal is touting Easter Sunday, which opens in theaters Friday, as the first big studio movie with an all-Filipino ensemble. He attempts to bond with his teenage son while dealing with well-meaning but overbearing relatives. Yang was blown away by the talent. It made casting 10 roles that much tougher. He thinks Hollywood claims that capable Asian actors are hard to find are just lazy excuses. Easter Sunday, directed by J. Chandrasekhar, is set in the heavily Filipino suburb of Daly City, where screenwriter Ken Chiang immigrated to as a kid. A producer too, Chiang wrote it in 2020 during lockdown. He then turned to Steven Spielberg, whose Amblin Partners is co-producing. From that day to the first day we started shooting was something like 5.5 months. Hollywood is populated with notable half-Filipino actors like Vanessa Hudgens and Darren Criss. But Koy is the one leaning into his heritage in his work. For example, he wanted a scene in Easter Sunday showing the family packing customary balikbayan boxes. Filipinos, usually first-generation immigrants, typically send boxes with American goods to relatives in the Philippines. I see that with a lot of Filipino families, and I wanted to show the world that's how important this is to us. Census. Only Chinese and Indians number more. Filipino culture and history have been gaining more mainstream visibility in recent years, mostly because of decades-long activism by Filipinos. This year, a 30-foot, 9-meter-tall gateway arch was unveiled in Los Angeles' historic Filipino town, and a street in New York City's Queens was co-named Little Manila Avenue. Easter Sunday is coming during this really amazing moment in Asian American history and Filipino American history, where political, social, and economic capital has all come together, said Eric Pito, an Asian American Studies professor at San Francisco State University with a background in Filipino American Studies. I think Filipino Americans are no longer shying away from sort of taking a representational role in American politics, which will bring up all sorts of interesting things about Filipino American culture that lots of folks just don't think about, Pito said. Among the people there was the director of Pixar's Turning Red, Domi Shai. Turning Red, about a Chinese-Canadian teenage girl and her family, was a hit after its March release on Disney+. The review was later pulled over accusations of racism. The idea that stories that focus on Asian ethnicities and cultures are too specific to be appealing is just outdated, Coy said. The relationship between a mother and son is the same, no matter what ethnicity, Coy said. Terry Tang is a member of the Associated Press's Race and Ethnicity team.